Good morning, and hey now, PASW staff, clients, and friends joining us. Welcome to, yes, Friday's class. Thank God it's Friday. We made it through a very great week. I'm really proud of the work we've been doing. The results you sent in are very exciting, so we'll get to those shortly. So today, of course, is Film Scoring Fridays, and this film we looked at was the first summer blockbuster, right? Jaws in 1975. And never before had there been a blockbuster, and this... it was truly a groundbreaking film and a really good film on top of that. So fun to watch in the summer. Okay, we got different results, which is really cool. So let's dive right in and listen to Marc Pulver's.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down. The big big take on
Don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me.
The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald laid empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early.
All right, let's see how long that battle takes to bring him up.
Ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the
So that's the wreck of the SS Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot. And Mark, I didn't actually know this story. It's a terrible story what happened to this boat. So Gordon Lightfoot wrote the song based on this horrible accident that happened off Lake Superior in Ontario, and where 29 people died on this boat. And this actually happened like 4 or 5 months after Jaws came out, so in late 1975. And Gordon Lightfoot wrote a song in 76, the next year. They had like these 35-foot waves and these winds going 60 miles an hour. And it, there's different theories about what happened, but I mean, just from those details, you can tell that very little could probably be done with Mother Nature's involvement. I mean, that's just, it's terrifying. So I didn't know the song. I didn't know the story. So Mark, you always enlighten me every week. So thank you for sending that in. The song works really well. It's got that 6/8 or 3/4 pulse. Da, 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, da, da. And it sounds like kind of a sailor song, or like a song pirates would sing, or something like on the sea. So Gordon Lightfoot really, he put that in the song, that element. It takes you away from it in a way that's looking back, where you're not kind of with them. Reflective, I guess. So I don't know. Again, these are subjective. These are just kind of my feelings, but works beautifully. It's great. So Mark, always great work. Thank you for playing along. Okay, good. Let's go to Matthew Payne's score.
Hurry up, Crouch. Hurry up, he's coming straight first. Don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me. Come on, hold on, hurry up, time. Kill it. Now! Shoot! What were you doing? All right, let's see how long that battle takes to bring him up. Lead on the ball! I'm coming around again!
So Matthew, great choice. That's from the iMovie sound library, music library. Great. I mean, that puts us in the scene and the action with them, like you're on the boat with them. It's very scary, much like Jaws, the Jaws soundtrack. It's intense. It's frightening. The strings are playing marcato, where they're chomping down on the strings. It's cool. I love the cymbal crashing Yeah, it's just very exciting. I mean, it works so well with the scene. I mean, it's terrifying, the scene. We'll see. Is it always terrifying? We'll see. But yeah, Matthew, great work always. Thank you for joining in on the fun. Okay, let's go on to Sarah Wright's score.
Hurry it up now, China. Hurry it up, he's coming straight for us. Don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me. Come on, Hooper, come on, hurry it up, tie it on. Kill it, quick, kill it. Now! Shoot! What were you doing? You knew I was going to get shot right in the head. All right, let's see how long that battle takes to bring him up. Let it all go! I'm coming around again!
Sarah Wright's is it's almost more suspenseful than Matthew's. Matthew's is this tension going on underneath. Don't. Sarah Wright's is okay. Now everything is just going crazy. It's heightened suspension, and it's just now we're in this. It's kind of synth strings and really cool sounding, sonically cool sounding orchestrations. So. Yeah, now we're at like heightened anxiety, heightened suspense. Great choice. I've never heard this song, and it works well. Sarah, all of you guys always do a great job. But Sarah, thank you for sending this. It's such a terrifying scene. Okay, good. Let's go on to Lonzorod Records.
Hurry it up now, China. Hurry it up, he's coming straight for us. Don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me. Come on, Hooper, come on, hurry it up, tie it on! Kill it, quick, kill it! Now! Shoot! Time! What were you doing? You knew I had to get a clean shot right in the head. All right, let's see how long that battle takes to bring him up. Let it all go! I'm coming around again!
So Lonzorod did something different. He kind of followed John Williams's approach, where it was that sparse rhythms and that unsettling, where you don't know what's coming up, and it's kind of this disjointed a melody. It's great. It's solo piano, and it kind of has that kind of unsettling pulse that jazz has, that John Williams uses. Again, great job, super effective, Lonzorod. And again, this is Lonzorod's original music, so kudos to you. That's great. Yeah, I mean, this is terrifying. This puts me in the scene completely. So great work, Lonzorod. Okay, our friend, our boss, the head honcho. Let's listen to John's score.
Hurry it up now, tie it on. Hurry it up, he's coming straight for us. Don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me. Come on, Hooper, come on, hurry it up, tie it on. Now. Kill it, quick, kill it. Now! Shoot! Time! What were you doing? All right, let's see how long that battle takes to bring him up. Let it all go! I'm coming around again!
that's "Take Me, I'm Yours" by the English new wave band Squeeze. That's 1978. I had never heard this before. John had me cut up different sections, so we didn't hear any of the vocals. It was just kind of the instrumental part of this song. So we hear kind of synths, and it's synth pop like. It's very cool. And he didn't want me to start it until that shark first appeared. So that's again a choice that a composer makes. Do you start scoring it from the very first frame? Do you wait for suspense to happen and then you start scoring it like when the shark comes or when a look appears? That's of course up to the composer, and then the director ultimately makes that call of when the score should start and stop, because that's just as effective too. If you have 3 minutes, do you score the whole 3 minutes, or do you just score the last minute? And you have that scene, building up suspense. There's no right or wrong answer, but really cool. It kind of sounds like spy music in a good way, in a good way. It's still a terrifying scene, but it sounds like they're busy working on killing this shark or saving themselves. It's this working through process of, okay, we need to, it's either us or the shark, and we need to save ourselves. I love that, John, that you participate in this. It's really fun. And again, all of you guys, I mean, I don't know any of this music. I don't know. I mean, you introduced me to new types of music, new artists, new sounds that I've never heard. So it's like, it's a great learning experience for me too. So thank you. I appreciate your guys' input and your ideas, because again, this is a super creative exercise for us, for our minds to be active and being a part of this. So okay, because I need to do the work too. Let's look at my choice.
Hurry it up now, tie it on. Hurry it up, he's coming straight for us. Don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me. Come on, Hooper, come on, hurry up, tie it on.
My lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing
Shoot!
somewhere
Time!
beyond the sea.
What were you doing? You knew I was going to be shot right in the head. All right, let's see how long
If
that
I
battle
could
takes to free
fly
him up.
like birds on high,
Free him go! I'm coming around again!
it's far beyond the star, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond a doubt.
Okay, this doesn't work. It really, I thought long and hard about what to do, but it doesn't work. So why did I do it? Because looking at all of yours, I thought, well, what would be not the wrong choice? It works in a sense that it looks kind of like a comedy movie, like Three Buddies on a Ship. It doesn't look scary anymore. I mean, the shark looks scary, but for the most part, it has a lighter tone. It kind of looks like they would just be on the ship, and it could be like, let's say if it was a dolphin, it would be all of a sudden it's like a comedy with Bobby Darin's, Beyond the Sea, 1959. It doesn't work, but I wanted to use. I mean, it could work obviously, if it's a romantic comedy or something. But I wanted to see, okay, the sea. We're seeing the sea. It's beyond the sea. That's a very obvious literal, connection. But all this, I don't know. When I kept watching it with that score, it just sounded like it could work for like a Nancy Meyers, Rob Reiner movie or something like that. That's kind of like a funny scene. I just wanted to see if we could make it not scary at all. So I don't know. It's just an experiment. I just kind of, this is all for fun, kind of to see what different feelings and moods we can come up with. So great work, everybody. Thank you for participating. This is a lot of fun. I have a lot more material and movies that we can look at to score. So lest anyone think this is it. Monday I have something else for us to get into. So, okay, have a great weekend. Thank you for a great week of work, and have a great rest of the day. See you guys Monday.